everyone, it's Christina here. Welcome back to my kitchen. This is the place where we learn how to bake and cook together every week. I'm going to show you this week how to make some really yummy coconut bites. So if you are a coconut lover, this is definitely the recipe for you. It's a recipe I found in one of my cooking books, and it tastes really nice, I have to say. Of course, there are pictures on my Instagram account, which is at Christina's Cuisine, and the video on YouTube will be on rapid, but I will take you through the process step by step. And if you do like what you see here today, guys, and you're not one of my subscribers yet, don't forget to subscribe and tap that little bell, because that way you get notifications every time I put a video up. If you do try to make this little coconut bites, do tag me, because I would love to see what you're doing. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well and you're staying safe. And until next time, go break an egg. Okay guys, so ingredients for this coconut bites. I had here 175 grams of desiccated coconut and 350 grams of icing sugar, sifted icing sugar. And we just mix this in. And then we are going to add some condensed milk. I don't have condensed, I have evaporated milk, but the only difference between them is the sugar that the condensed milk has. So the evaporated milk has less sugar than the condensed milk, so it's the same thing. But yeah, make sure you mix this in properly. And you're gonna need the milk. And then you need to make half of this composition pink. So I'm going to use a bit of pink food coloring, and I'm also going to use a bit of raspberries powder, because it's going to give it a nice taste. I'm going to use a deep dish just to set it, because I want it to be a bigger chunks. You can use a tray, and then it will be, you know, thinner chunks. So we're going to use 12 tablespoons. Yeah, so 12 tablespoons of condensed milk. Yeah, I'm going to use evaporated, but it's the same. 1, 2.
We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me, we meant to.
The consistency of this needs to be a bit thicker, so I'm going to add extra coconut, about maybe 50 grams, so stay tuned. So I've actually added another 150 grams of coconut, just because I use condensed milk and evaporated milk, and the difference is that evaporated milk is a lot more thinner than condensed milk, but it's absolutely okay. And now half of this is gonna go here. And you can spread it around. Has to be spread evenly. So now, depending on the tray you're going to use, you can use a pie dish like me if you want. I just think this is going to make it look more chunkier, which is what I want. And now for the rest of the composition, I'm going to go ahead with my raspberry powder. One teaspoon should be enough. Just want a nice pink color. Yeah, it's just that when it's a different color and you cut into it, the chunks are gonna look prettier, that's all. So we do half of the chunk here and half here, and the last bit here. Now I'm going to use my spatula to Spread them around evenly. This will be set in about 2-3 hours in a cool place. It doesn't have to be put in the fridge. Best to leave it overnight if you can. Don't cut it. It will be hardened. But what I plan to do is let it harden by the evening, and then later on I'm just going to put it all in my biscuit jar, and this is going to be a dessert for the week. Just a little sweet bite when you feel you need a sweet bite instead of a cake. So I think it's a really good idea. Yeah, so spread this around. Trying to get 2 distinct layers. And that's all. I'll show you guys the final result when my composition sets. Stay tuned.